Heading outside to what the weather forecast says is a gentle to moderate breeze and quite a warm, bright day. Hello, van. There we go. So this is what we've managed so far. Yesterday Scott finished wiring the reversing camera. So he's passed extra conduits there so we can get that fixed to the dashboard in time. We've got this bad boy up here. These bits of wood. These bits of wood. 3 days. That's 3 days, full days of work. And that's what we've achieved. What do you have there, Scott?
I have a massive drill for a tiny little bit of wood. We've had problems with the drill. The drill bit keeps on slipping in that thing. So I've got the really good drill out. It's far too powerful, but it'll do the trick. No power, good.
Oh, I didn't turn the power on. That's safety first.
That's really safe.
There we go, effortless.
That's a hole.
Effortless.
Utterly effortless.
So we're finally onto insulation now. Over the past week we've attached these wooden battens to the walls with heavy bolts, and we've also put some Sikaflex behind them so they don't wobble. So these are probably about as solid as you can get. So these are going to be where our cabinet's attached to. We're going to have a shelf up here above the bed. We've also put in some big support beams down here to support the weight of the bed. A couple of beams here for the headboard. Kitchen units down here on the roof for attaching the panels to. And we framed out this so we can turn this into a nice storage area. The other things we've finished up is we've run a cable from the reversing camera.
Right here.
We've run that all the way through. Scott very cleverly has run it through the wrong side of the van. So
it worked out fine.
We've put it under the parcel shelf and we've fed it down this pillar here and pulled it out at the bottom, ready to go under the...
That's it right there.
Yeah. It's going to go under the glove box and pop up at the dash here. So it's all been quite messy, a lot of little jobs to do and just things everywhere. So we've cleared out the van, given it a good sweep out, and we've got the first lot of insulation. The plan is to start with the ceiling because we've got everything in place. The problem with the walls is we've still got a few holes to drill in it for water and power and things like that. So we'd kind of like to have the bits there and drill the holes before we insulate around it. They're en route, they should be here in the next couple of weeks, so in the meantime we'll try and get this guy done. Hi! So we're trying to stick up the foam board insulation. We're using Sikaflex, which a lot of people kind of swear by, but it is not working for us. So we've ordered some self-adhesive little push pins that will definitely hold it in place, but we have to wait a week for those to arrive. So for this afternoon we're moving on to doing the sheep's wool part of the insulation. So this lovely soft stuff we're packing into all the odd shaped cracks and crevices. Really good insulator.
It is straight up, just sheep's wool.
It's just sheep's wool. Yep, it's natural, non-toxic, and should keep us nice and cozy.
I think we want to sort of lay it out and let it expand a little bit.
is nearly all of the sheepy wool done.
Sheepy wool.
George over here is just finishing up the sliding door.
Tucking it in. Just trying to get this van as cozy as possible.
We've got some more bits that still need insulated. We're waiting on some bits for the ceiling to make it easier to do. But this has just been the space of a few hours. This has been really quick. Vapor barrier next, I suppose.
So I wish we could film a bit more of what we're doing, but it's freezing outside and the rain keeps coming and going. So if we set the camera up outside, it's just getting wet, and we need all doors of the van closed to keep the wind out. So it's making filming this very difficult. But I'm just turning it on just now so we can have a wee update to how we're getting on and what the plan is going forwards. So we've packed lots of wool into as many crevices as we can. The upper bits, the doors, and down low is all insulated. Scott's down here, he's working on fixing up the final electric components.
We have conduits running through the walls, and we're going to put up vapor barriers to stop condensation. So I want to be able to access the conduits, but there's going to be vapor barriers in the way. I have to come up with a kind of bodge fix, and this is it.
So he's creating a kind of tunnel using the vapor barrier to the plug so he can get in. So that's what Scott's working on just now. Today is Saturday. We've been told that the insulation fixer should be here on Wednesday, so we can put the insulation up then.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the plan going forwards. So the next stage with insulation, we've just started spraying expanding foam into all the little gaps here. This stuff expands a lot, so just one can's done the whole of the top there and down that bar. The idea is we can't really get wool or pack anything into such a tiny space, so the expanding foam's not the best insulator, but it's better than nothing for those tight little gaps. So Scott's just going to get another couple of cans now, and we'll get those all filled in, and then we can apply a vapor barrier to it. Here he is.
Hey, ready to do more of this?
Ready.
This is going to be tricky. The instructions said to hold the can upside down. Don't know how that works for roofs.